Hey, it's Violet, and today we are reading The King's Queen by Zero Zocking Zen, Chapter 25, Levi's Point of View. I washed the dishes, finding myself humming while thoroughly scrubbing the surface of each plate. You look happy, Kenny commented as he took his time with his coffee on the dining table. He had been staring at me, studying my every move after Aaron left. Aaron and John didn't spend the night here. When the sun started to set, they said their goodbyes. Overall, everything went well. Aaron and I talked. I learned a lot of things about him, and it piqued my interest. And Aaron felt the same. He's going to visit me again next week. And next week's the fireworks festival. It's perfect. I'm always happy when I'm cleaning. I shrugged. Not this type of happy. I mean happy. Kenny emphasized. I have no idea what you mean. I shook my head as I busied myself putting away the dishes. You seem to get along with that fella. Care to share? I paused, thinking it's a good idea to share my thoughts with my uncle. Maybe it's not bad. We spent the rest of the day by the river in the forest. John went out for a swim as well as Aaron. So, Aaron's his name. Yeah, and he's not bad. I didn't notice I was smiling, but who wouldn't? Aaron was nothing but a child when he was swimming his heart out in the river. He was adorable. Interesting. You know what? I turned to face him. Just say what you want to say. You're leaving me hanging here. That brat, he's not human. I blinked at him. Not human? Aaron seems fine to me. I'm aware that there are other magical races in the last lands. I never saw one personally. If so, they mastered blending in with humans. How? Are you sure? He had a magical aura around him. And so was John. John? I gasped at him. John cast a spell on the carriage. I don't understand. I took a seat at the dining table. In your eyes, you see a very extravagant carriage with strong Arabian horses. Well, on my side, I was there looking at a carriage with plain horses. Kenny took a sip of his coffee. I pondered at my uncle's input, glancing down at the charm on my wrist. So? It means they're hiding something. That brat, Aaron, you say, could be a duke or something. Oh. That's all I could muster. Aaron did say that he got a lot of responsibility and expectations on his shoulders, and that he'll be taking over for his father soon. The reason why he barely got out of his home because his father was trying to protect him. He's an heir. That makes sense now. Aaron did mention something about responsibilities and expectations. I suggest you stop exchanging letters with him. What? Why? I exclaimed. I didn't understand why Kenny doesn't like Anne. He didn't talk to him or get to know my pen pal to just order me to stop. Because I said so. Kenny stood, and for the first time he gives off his alpha scent, forcing me to submit. No! I stood, not allowing him to push me around. Just tell me why. Kenny glared at me before sighing. He sat back in his chair. He knew I wasn't going down easily. Levi, did your mother tell you something important? I frowned, digging into my memories in hope I could recall my mother's words. I do remember Mother told me to live and take flight. I see. Kenny nodded with a small smile. Do you know what she means when she said, take flight? Be free? To not be tied down by someone, by the law and self? I flinched when Kenny suddenly laughed. That's a good one, Shrimp, but she means more than you think. Really? I knew why you were able to survive in the streets, how you survived the plague. Of course, your obsession with cleanliness helped as well as your quick thinking. Kenny explained. Just say it already. I slammed my palm down on the table. I had enough of Kenny's stalling. Kenny sighed. You're not human, Levi. You're a fairy. I blinked at him, stopping. A laugh from escaping my lips. A fairy? You've got to be kidding me. Your father was a fairy too. Kenny continued, and my smile dropped. I thought it was all right since he's your kind, but I was wrong. What? I gasped. But you said my father put my mother under a spell and... A fairy can cast spells and control them. I knew he cast a spell on your mother, because a month later I saw your mother's wings on a black market. My breath hitched and I fell back into my chair. Fairies like us have wings, but they're not meant for flight. The purpose is to attract a mate or collectors. Your father was a bastard. He tricks his own kind, strips their wings, and sells them to the highest bidder. He was caught and hung a year ago before I found you. Kenny explained, his fists tight and ready to punch. Mother was sick, not because of the plague. That's right, Levi, listen to me. I know that you're fond of this Anne, but I just wanted to protect you. I fear that what happened to your mother will happen to you as well. I lay in bed holding Snowflake tightly. I stared at the ceiling where I digested what my uncle told me. I closed my eyes, recalling the days when I was still living in the streets, when I was still together with Isabel and Falcon. It was snowing, but I know that spring will finally roll in. It's a new year, and I always pray that things will be better for us. Yet the underground was never different. Everyone was surviving. It was our only choice. Big bro! I turned towards her voice, smiling as I did. Yet the smile didn't last. Instead of seeing Isabel smiling, I saw Falcon on her side. I saw men behind them with swords aimed at their throats. No! I tried to help them. I really did. I didn't even know these people. They just came in and forced me to come with them. When I refused, they would take my friends hostage. Do everything I say or I'll kill them. My eyes snapped open. Those people, they knew what I'm not human. I recalled that they were trying to bribe me to come with them, but I refused. I do remember them talking about wings and how much it would cost a fortune. I beat them all up after, saving my friends, but I never knew that they wanted from me. That's why. I sighed. It made sense. I took my time to mourn my best friends. I miss them, but I'm here. I'm safe, and I'm with my uncle. I knew that they were happy for me. Kenny said that I'll be able to see my wings if I slow down my heart rate and empty my mind. Closing my eyes, I concentrate. And when I opened my eyes, the room was illuminated with the lightest blue and gold. It was magical, yet concerning. I sat up and glanced over my shoulder, my eyes wide. Would Aaron rip them off and sell them if he knew? End of chapter 25.